Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well. From wherever you're watching this channel, the former Chief Justice David Maraga, who is also a presidential hopeful, has decided to revisit the 4 to 5 bills which William RUTO signed the moment Raila ODINGA was pronounced dead.
And here today, as Kenyans who are deeply concerned about the trajectory that our country is taking. A trajectory that is a mockery of the ideals that Right Honorable Raila ODINGA fought for. A mockery of the 2010 Constitution that we collectively fought to have and swore to protect and implement. Fellow Kenyans, at exactly the same time that the nation was grappling with the news of the demise of Right Honorable ODINGA, President RUTO was in State House signing into law not 1 but 8 bills, some of which are quite draconian. What a shame that the president can be doing that when the rest of the country is mourning. The bills include.
Now, this is a debate that has taken center stage because the motive is to gag Kenyans. The motive is to silence Kenyans because according to David Maraga, who has actually gone through the bill to sign, he says that the bill will create a committee that will be going through Facebook pages, Twitter handles, TikToks, Instagrams, YouTube accounts, and recommend their closure. So that would mean if you have a YouTube channel and you're posting material which does not conform with the committee's demands, then that committee can request your Facebook, Twitter handle, YouTube account to be closed. What does that mean? I want us to go through this statement which David Maraga delivered. And David Maraga is taking William RUTO to court. And this is what he said.
These amendments are unconstitutional. They are null and void. And this confirms my assertion that President RUTO has lost legitimacy to continue to lead our beloved country. A president who does not have any regard for the constitution under which he governs has no legitimacy to continue governing this country. We shall not allow the freedoms and the rights of free speech, media, fair hearing, and fair administrative action to be buried silently with Right Honorable Raila ODINGA. We are aware that efforts are underway to seek immediate legal redress. We fully endorse those efforts and will render our full support. Fellow Kenyans, on several occasions, I have stressed that in its elaborate corruption scheme, this government is out to outrightly rob Kenyans. This is exactly what the repeal of the Privatization Act 2005 and the enactment of the new Privatization Act is doing.
David Maraga has said it is not possible that the president is praising Raila ODINGA over the previous struggles for freedom of expression, struggle for self-governance.
It is the reason that on this Mashujaa Day, in recognition of his extraordinary contribution and enduring legacy,
And then behind the scene, William Ruto is seen to be undoing the gains which were brought by Raila Odinga's struggle. It's not possible. Remember, William Ruto awarded Raila Odinga with a CGH honor.
On behalf of a grateful nation and through the authority vested in me as president, I have today posthumously conferred upon the Right Honorable Raila Odinga the highest
honor that one can be accorded in Kenya, a CGH honor, which Natembeya has actually reacted to. So the big question here is, why is William Ruto praising Raila Odinga, giving Raila Odinga such a huge honor, despite the fact that he is gone again, telling the nation that he fought for, for everything that we are enjoying, the freedom of expression, and then behind the scene, he signs a bill that is negating all the gains that we as Kenyans have gotten. That is the biggest problem that David Maraga wants to confront, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like us to listen to this other part of that video.
The amendment. And surprisingly, a majority of the MPs yet again ignored those views that they received, even from the relevant ministry. And the president followed suit with signing the amendments into law. These amendments are unconstitutional. They are null and void. And this confirms my assertion that President Ruto has lost legitimacy to continue to lead our beloved country. A president who does not have any regard for the constitution under which he governs has no legitimacy to continue governing this country. We shall not allow the freedoms and the rights of free speech, media, fair hearing, and the fair administrative action to be buried silently with Right Honorable Raila Odinga. We are aware that efforts are underway to seek immediate legal redress. We fully endorse those efforts and will render our full support.
So in very few words, David Maraga is going to take William Ruto to court. David Maraga's quest is to undo all those laws that all those bills that Ruto signed. The big question is, why did he choose to sign the laws? Did he choose to bury all the gains that were brought as a result of Raila Odinga's struggle with Raila Odinga? So that means you bury Raila Odinga, you also bury all those gains. Kama one of the gains about kuna hapa Kenya, ukiangalia East Africa, Kenya sisi ndo tuna freedom. That's why you find that some of our activists export their activisms to other nations like Tanzania, like Uganda. You've seen the abductions of our people in the Ugandan soil. You've seen abductions in Tanzania soil. Our people have been doing a lot of activisms locally here and to the East African countries. So that's why you find that there are people who are still abducted to death. They have not been found. So that's why Kenyans are not letting go of this issue, because it can't be possible that Ruto is praising Raila Odinga, but behind the scene signing laws that are negating everything that Raila Odinga fought for. Someone is asking, why were you praising him? You can't be praising him and behind the scene una enforce vitu ambazo zinaenda kinyume na yeye. Does it mean that you are waiting for him to die so that you can bring all this, you can sign all the bills into law? Because the timing of these bills, you remember at the time ilisainiwa pale, ilikuwa watu wengi wanahuzunika mambo ya Raila Odinga. So yeye akasaini, akaiweka pale, tayari watu bado wanahuzunika, tayari hiyo ni sheria inapitishwa huko. Unaona? So we also informed by the statement from David Maraga kwamba when there was some kind of memorandum, people had objected these bills because of these bills on the back of the public participation. It's a need that hizo vitu kufanyika vizuri, and the recommendation from ministry ilikuwa ni kwamba watu hawataki, lakini these people ended up signing it. So that is what is being suspicious, and Maraga anasema kwamba hii ni ukora mtupu na I must fight, you know. Maraga is a presidential hopeful, so he has to do everything not to make sure that the gains are not eroded. So, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about this latest development. Maraga anataka kumpeleka Ruto kwa koti. Ruto mpaka apeleke kotini kwa sababu ya hiyo bill. What do you think about that? I think everybody seems to be supporting the move to take the government to court to look at this matter again. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe and like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.